Hi, it's Sue. Welcome back to my channel today. I think I'm up to about day 77. Gosh, it's hard to believe, isn't it? 77. Okay. Now you can see I've got a lot of Asian bits here in front of me. And also my little Asian zine. Now somebody said they'd like to see it decorated. So I thought today I'd give it a try. What I've used here are images from the Graphics Fairy. They're Asian images. And I think there's a couple of different packages here. If you are a premium member, every week there is a new package released, different themes. So lots of lovely images. So I've used some of mine, and I've also got some paper from the Japanese book that I own. So I shall use some of that, and I want to use this little die cut, which is a slide. Okay, and I've given it a bit of an inking around the edges. I think I'm just going to use this as a picture frame on the front page. So it'll probably be, I'll probably glue that down. But just add a bit more ink inside here. Yep, that's better. Okay, and I've picked this image here, which is a part of a larger one. This was the first page I printed, which is way too big, so that goes in the file. But this one, I have just printed the top half of her. Do I hold that so that you can see it? I'm sorry. I should look up when I'm doing things like this. I've got a screen, tiny screen, right in front of me. Okay, so yes, I have printed that, much smaller. And I'm thinking that that will sit inside the frame. More or less like that, but I want to dull this down a little bit. So, just gently, I'll go over it with my sponge. Yeah, that's enough. Just takes that bright white away. That's about it. So I'm going to hold that there and add some glue. And I'm going to try this again. See if I have better results today. Do hope so. I've got about 2 packages. Yeah, not very straight, but it didn't look too bad in the frame. Well, that's well and truly stuck. There's me whinging about the glue stick, and it's done its job here, well and truly. Okay, let's just snip a bit off there, so I don't want that showing. There we go. Okay, let's get the good old faithful. I need a pin. I also need a drink. I've got a bit of a sore throat here. What's going on? Where are my pins? Here they are. Okay, let's try this. I cleaned this bottle and filled it, not yesterday, day before I think. I was fed up of struggling. And the first time I go to use it, I struggle. Oh dear. Okay, this time. Oh, why? Oh, there it comes. Okay. Should be enough. And I thought we could use a little bit of this down here and work it so it fits nicely into that little space. Okay, it's got a bit of natural aging to it, so that's good, but I'll add a little bit of ink around the edges. It was interesting reading your comments the other day, the comments on the book page pocket with tags, which came right behind doing the very pretty page with lots of pink chiffon and organza or whatever it was, how I changed the style that I work. And it's true, I do. When people say, oh yeah, so-and-so, I love her style, it's really nice, I don't think I have style. I honestly think that I like to have a go at all sorts. So I don't think I have a style. I certainly don't have a favourite. I quite like botanical, but, you know, I mean, I don't have a style. And if you think differently, please let me know. Okay, let's open this up. Get back onto what we're doing. Okay, I've got a couple, I thought I did 3. No, I only did 2. 2 of these images that I thought would look quite nice on the page. And how many pages have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the back cover. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and the back cover. Okay, we might start a bit slower and add this one here onto the cover. And what I think is that I'm going to, these larger pieces, I will try and add as a pocket. So in order to do that, because I've only printed these on, I think it's 100 gram paper, I'm going to put some of my favourite paper tape along this edge, just to give it a bit more stability, I suppose. Stability, a bit more heft on that side. So if you slot bits and bobs in, it will be a bit more user-friendly. Okay, let's have a look at that. It's a bit better. yeah, now somewhere I made a whole lot of labels here, and on one of them I put a butterfly. Now all I've got to do is find it. There's a tiny one, but I think I've got one. I printed them at full size, and then I printed a page, 2 to a page. And I was wondering, I mean, I know it's blue. It's the wrong way around, really. We could put him down there. Yeah, I don't want to add a lot to these, but it would be good to add a little bit of interest. Now you can see this paper, this image, I worked behind the girls, the geishas, and because I've cut them to size, I've got a few bits of that left. But I don't think it would work very well going that way around. Let's have a look. What about that piece? What we might do is trim that down. Actually, that's a wider piece. We'll trim that piece. Leave that there. Haven't really thought this through. I've just literally just printed, cut the bits up, and ready to go. And look, I put an arrow so that I'd know which is the right way round. I think it's awful when you use these pieces and because you don't know, you end up with them upside down or whatever. So where I can, I will put an arrow. Oops, wrong way round. Talking of. Now, actually, that smaller one might be better there. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind that. I've also got, where are they? Some of Tracy's. Let's have a look at hers. Actually, I think that might be better. There's a smaller version. Better still. Goodness knows which is the right way round. Yeah, I'm going with that. Okay, now I'm going to get on, stop talking, play some music. Otherwise, we'll be here all day. And if I don't talk, I can trim this video up to cut out all the time-wasting bits. Okay, so I went away and thought about an added little element to this little zine, and my added element was some more of my handmade paper, and I'll show you where I've added it, but as yet we haven't decorated the front page, so let's do that now. Do I want something in there? Yes, maybe some sprinkles. I'm also thinking about adding some washi. I'm thinking that goes on there, and I only want tiny ones, and this will be fun now trying to find tiny ones in here. Ooh, what's that? Yeah, that'll do. Clear ones. No, they're actually silver. There's two silver ones. What's this? Is that silver or glass? I think that's glass. I've got two of each. Hang on. What's this? Whichever comes first. There's a glass one. Okay, I want one more glass one. Sparkly glass. I hope... Oh no, that's silver. Okay, that's the fifth one. Fair enough. Pop that one back in. And let's just needs a little dab of glue. Let's see how I go with these. I don't usually do very well. Actually, there is glue on the end of that finger. Oh, I'm going to have a fit the giggles now. And that'll be lethal. There. Oh, just go on. Come on. Just do it. There you go. 4 on. Whoopee. Right, let's add a bit of ink. There we go. That'll do. No arrow on there, so I'm going to go with that way being the right way. We want that one here. Looking something like that. And maybe, I don't really want to cover that pretty flower. Does that add anything? Don't think it does really, does it? I might leave it at that. What do you reckon? Yeah. Move that off. Actually, I've put that on the wrong way around. I think this side. Good grief. Mrs. Get your act together. There we go, that writing's probably upside down now. Hey ho. Okay. Now, I took that bit of organza off. I wonder if that will fit. That's my big scissors. There they are. There we are. Okay, well, I'm going to take this over to the other desk along with my washi because I may well add a bit of that. Okay, and I'll see you over there. Okay, so this is the finished zine, a little Asian themed zine. I've put this on, but really it probably won't stay on. Yeah, so I've used printables from the Graphics Fairy premium membership site. Sorry, I've got ink all over my fingers. I look a mess. Yeah, so printables from there. I've used the die cut slide. This is book page from a Japanese book. And if we open it up, this first page, I've made a pocket. And since I was making this, I've added to practically all the pages, I think, some of my handmade paper, just as an extra piece. And I've got some Asian calligraphy paper here, and I've just tucked that into the pocket in there. Okay, there's a Tracy Fox label. Here, there's some of the washi. And then this is just a decorated page here. Turn it over. This is another decorated page using the images. You can see here where I've added washi. This is a pocket with the handmade paper added to the top. And I just added this little piece inside the pocket, and that's from the Japanese book page. Yeah, so flip it again, and I've made this tall pocket here decorated with handmade paper and washi, and in there I've added two pieces, a moth, I think that's a moth, and this piece which is slightly larger. I've used it here, I think. Where is it? Here. There it is again, just slightly larger. And then here, this is a decorated page with handmade paper, one of my labels, and washi, whatever, that's the back page. And don't forget, with these, you can open them up completely and journal over this side, the back. Okay. So I'll try and link the page where we made the zine, but that's one decorated and finished. Hope you like that. It's a fun little project. Doesn't take, I mean, that was one A4 sheet of copy paper printed with all those little images. I mean, obviously I've altered the size, but that was all it took to decorate one piece of paper folded to make the zine. So two pieces of A4. We'll do that with a couple of bits of die cut pieces. Okay, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks again. Bye.